Hi guys, welcome to the Mythic Booster Channel. This is going to be something a little bit different. This is, well, it was going to be a drive to work, which is actually quite inspired by a chap called Mark Rosewater. Now, if anyone knows anything about my channel, or just about me, frankly, you'll know I love Magic the Gathering. I'm just trying to not crash driving off my drive. You'll know I love Magic the Gathering, and he does something, I'm pretty sure most days, called Drive to Work. And it's his drive from his house to his work, funnily enough. And I've been really inspired by that. I thought, do you know what? I really want to give that a go. I want to just turn the camera on, have a rant about something, not necessarily a rant, but just anything goes, just see what comes out. I don't know what to call it yet, so when you watch this, I'd love to know a name, so we can give this a name, so I can whack it all into a playlist. It'll probably end up being called something like James Speaks a Load of Old Nonsense, which would probably be incredibly accurate. But yeah, I wanted to give it a go and see if you guys enjoyed it and see what happened. So, we'll roll some tightrow sequences and we'll see where we go with it. Roll the tightrow sequence. Tightrow sequence. Roll the tightrope. Let's try it again, shall we? Roll the title sequence. Go.
1, 2, 3, 4. Clap your hands.
I'll tell you what. Hey guys, I live in the middle of nowhere, like literally the middle of nowhere. And sometimes my drive is like, my drive, you can tell it's morning, my road is like blooming M5. It really is. It's a total, it's just sometimes absolutely nothing, and then cars like everywhere. But then there's not only cars, see, this is the problem with living in the countryside. You don't end up with just cars, you end up with cars, tractors, what else do you end up with? Horses, ponies, pheasants around here. For anyone, like, see, I don't think this is an everywhere thing. For anyone that's not aware of what a pheasant is, I'm pretty sure most people are. It's a game bird. They're not, I don't think they're indigenous to this country, because I think the ones that we actually sort of put on sort of shoots and things like that over here are a French pheasant. I might be wrong. Correct me if you know. Place your comments down below. But yeah, and they're a game bird that are used for shooting, so people sort of scare them out of the bushes, people stand there with guns and they shoot them, blah blah. That's a debate I'm not getting into. That's a whole world of hurt to do with sort of shooting and hunting things when we're just not going there. Anyway, so yeah, lots of things on the road, but there are so many different types of these things. There's so many different types. There's not just, oh, it's a car. No. There's the person that knows the roads really, really well, and they're more than happy to drive around like a crazy person at 7 million miles an hour. Scary, but not a problem for you. You know, they're like, whoa, what are they doing? They're totally bonkers. They're bonkers, but however, they are not getting in your way. Do not knock this person. Unless they're driving, obviously, so dangerously, in your opinion, that they're going to, that they're then going to crash into someone else and make someone else's life an utter misery. So yeah, but however, not affecting you. Then you've got the people that drive along to the speed limit. I have no problem with anyone that drives to the speed limit. That's the speed you should be driving. It's the speed that I drive at. Brilliant. It's absolutely fine. There are two ways to drive to the speed limit though. You either drive to the speed limit and that's as fast as you'll ever drive, or it kind of works like a challenge. Like, so that's the speed limit you have to stick at all costs. Any deviation from said guided speed limit is just not acceptable in any way, shape or form. Yeah, there's that way to drive as well. Then there are pheasants, the different types of pheasants. They're the pheasants that you rock up to. These things are the stupidest animal in existence. I just thought I'd point that out. There are some you'll just rock up to and they'll fly into the hedge. Brilliant, your day may continue accordingly. Or there are the ones that won't fly in the hedge and you have to stop. And you think, oh, they've gone. And then what they do is they fly. And you think, oh, brilliant, they're flying out the way. No, they're not flying out the way. They are flying 10 metres further down the road to land on the road for you to repeat the process again and again. Forever, if that's what you choose to do. No amount of beeping the horn, revving your engine, that's it. They will go. Once you've committed to this game, that's it. You're in for the long haul. Pheasants, drivers, tractors. 2 different types of tractors. And why is it? Why do people with tractors, I suppose that's farmers, choose to only go tractoring during rush hour? Now, I don't know if it's possible that tractor rush hour is exactly the same time as people rush hour. Between 8 and sort of 9 o'clock, sort of 7:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, and again likewise on the way home. They're coming back from their tractoring at this special time of day, but they're out. I don't know. I think this is the same for every single person on a tractor. I don't think, oh look, it's a random tractor person out at a random time. No. But then it's how they opt into the game that they've chosen to play. Now, do they then, when they see you coming, do they then opt to get out the way? Do they then, just letting people go by? See, I'm a nice person. Do they then opt to let you go by? Because that's what you should do. It's like I've done my trailer towing license, so I can try a big Oh, I'll tell you what, my speaking is terrible this morning. Basically, I've done my trailer towing license, so I can tow a trailer behind any vehicle I want, blah blah blah. And I know part of the highway code is to let people move past you because you're a slower moving vehicle. I don't think 85 to 95% of tractor people know this. So what they tend to do is they just tend to shimmy along at whatever speed it is they sort of shimmy along at, and you just sit behind them getting gradually more and more frustrated. And that's kind of what happens. So they got this bobby head thing. They're just like, you can just see the back of their head just doing this crap, and they're like it looks so weird. Next time you follow a tractor, right, yeah, enjoy the beautifulness of watching the tractor dude just sort of sit there and their head bobbling around like a crazy person. It's very funny. You might be annoyed that you're following them, but however, yeah, so that's a real option. What else? Tractors, pheasants, people. Cyclists. Right. Now, there are 2 manners of cyclists. There are the ones that have all the gear. They have the little tight things. They've got the team shops on, If anyone knows anything about Tour de France, there are yellow tops and green tops and, white with red tops. And, I've watched enough Tour de France. It's quite exciting that I know what some of the tops are. You ask, oh, James, so what are the tops? Well, yellows is for the race leader. I think green is sprint. Red and white is king of the mountains. No, pink is sprint. Red and white is king of the mountains. Green is maybe time trial. But anyway, enough of all that. Cyclists, ones that have got all the stuff. They just sort of get along, they merrily ride along in their little packs, zigzagging around, make it all very confusing for us to actually know where they're going. And that's kind of where we sit with that. Cyclists, yeah, but they get worse. Then you've got the people that wear no protective equipment at all. And not only do they wear no protective equipment, they wear black. The most visible colour on the spectrum, especially at night. These clever old souls that want to be run down, clearly. And there's all of these things going on. And then you've got the ones that have got all the gear, so the tight things, the vest and all that, but no helmet. And the poshest bike in the world. And it's like, you're into your sport. You're driving at 30, 40 miles an hour on this really cool bike you have sometimes, but you choose not to wear a helmet? Really? Really? Wow. But they're a nightmare. They're a total nightmare. Also, a gripe. Why do they not have to wear? Why do they not have to pay road tax? And why do they not have to do a test? Okay. Road tax. No, not quite so fussed about that. In fact, sorry, I rescind that. They shouldn't have to pay road tax. The same way with people with less polluting vehicles shouldn't have to pay road tax. I kind of get that. That makes sense. Right. No, but however, a test. Because you, me, people driving around in our cars, we have to do a test. And what that test tells us is we know how to be safe on the road. Okay? We know how to be safe on the road and, you know, do safe things, be courteous to other drivers and not kill everyone. And that is, you know, really sort of quite important. I think it's quite important that going about our daily lives, you know, in our driving this, that we don't, you know, just sort of randomly kill everyone. I think that's sort of, you know, quite a worthwhile pursuit. I'm just sort of parking up here, and then I will accordingly end this, I suppose, this inaugural introduction into the drive to, well, not to work, in this case, drive to the hairdressers, because my hair is stupidly long. But yes, we'll finish up with our cyclists. And this is the thing. So, cyclists. The one thing that I always remember about cyclists, when I see them, is this. It's from Billy Connolly's book. And it's his autobiography. I think it's autobiography, one or the other, written by his wife. And along with counting the amount of swear words in the back, which is quite unreal, there's a bit where he talks about cyclists and what he used to do with friends when he was a kid. And I do not condone this in any way, shape or form, but however, it does make me giggle. They used to drive around, they used to have a broomstick, and on the end of the broomstick they had a boxing glove, and on the end of the boxing glove they had the word Biff written on it, and their game was to drive around biffing cyclists. I do not condone this in any way, shape or form. However, it does make me giggle. So, to end the first ever episode of Drive to, I don't know where, I thought we'd clarify the sort of people we're going to meet along the way. Hope you like this idea, hope you like the concept, hope you enjoy it. Remember to comment with a name, because I need a name for this ranty craziness to bolt onto our channel of geekiness. And I will see you next time. See you next time, guys.